Alright, well, I haven't made a YouTube video in a while, so I figured I would. This is my project today I've been working on. So, a couple houses down the road has this patch of trees up here. A few of them have been falling down. We had a windstorm about a month ago now, and, well, this tree fell down here, and it's way too nice to let just go to waste. It actually is a shame because this would make, it was a pretty nice log. Kind of a shame. I'm just going to cut them up for firewood, but they don't want to take any ones that are standing. So, but anyway, I yarded all these out with this 8N Ford. I just have this back blade on here, and my saw kind of fits in there nice. I've been using these tow chains. I have a boom pole for the back of it, but with logs this big, I know these aren't massive, but for a little tractor like this, they're pretty big. So I just hooked this chain up down here to that shackle, and then that way it keeps where you're pulling's pretty low, so that way you don't run the risk of flopping the thing over backwards as bad. Because on some of those I kind of had to yard on them, and then I had the back blade on it because I had to kind of build a road to get down here. There was kind of a path previously, but it was rough. There hasn't been a tractor or anything down here in probably 20 years. But I got them all out, and there's about, I would have liked to get them up in front of that old barn up there, but I just couldn't make it up this hill right here. It's kind of hard to tell on camera, but it's a pretty decent sized little hill. And realistically, looking back, I should have just yarded them to right here because this is much more flat. But I think I'm just going to bring the wood splitter right there and then start splitting on it. And then I'll put the wood splitter kind of where the tractor's at and then just roll the rounds down once I buck them up. But this summer should have no problem just backing my pickup down to it and loading my pickup out with the firewood. But I'm mostly done back here. I got everything kind of squeezed through this gate because this fence line runs from both ends of their property. So whatever comes out of this half down here. But yeah, I've actually only been at it since like 9 this morning, and it's about 12:30 now. But I've made this little road with the tractor. There was a whole bunch of stuff in the way, so you can kind of see my little spots. I pushed it all out of the way. I got one more tree down here that I got to yard out. One or two. I'll have to see how good the other one is. But the other one's, it's kind of small, and I'm gonna have to kind of carve another road in. But there's this log here that I was gonna yard out. I mean, I don't know, it's been down for a while, but it'll probably still be fine. So I need to yard this out. But before I leave, of course, I'm gonna come back through and kind of back blade everything. I'm not gonna leave this big old rut through here where I've been yarding everything. But yeah, there's some pretty nice timber in this stand. I guess I'll just kind of wait till they all start falling over and come back here and cut them up for firewood. But yeah, I made this little skid road back here this morning. I just kept kind of eating out a little bit with the back blade. It took me like an hour to get back here just from having to hack all the brush and stuff out. I mean, it looked like that this morning. And so yeah, I'll come through here one more time and kind of back blade everything, kind of dress it up nice. I mean, heck, in Oregon, by the time spring hits, you won't even be able to tell I was back here once all the ferns and stuff grow back up. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of dead stuff down, so I had to kind of cut it out of the way because that log was kind of laying down in here. It kind of wedged itself between a whole bunch of trees. You can see the stump right there, and then it kind of just laid right in here, and you can see the top too. I might yard the top out. It's kind of broke up into some pieces, but nonetheless, I mean, don't want to waste it. And while I'm back here, I might as well get it. But yeah, made this little road back here. I kind of just kept yarding from the front and then started yarding them out here. I got them all out in 15s and 20s, so that's not too bad. Trying to weasel them out of these trees was kind of a pain because there's like 4 of them here. It was all weaved into, but yeah, I'm kind of glad I got this open here. Now, hopefully in the future, I mean, of course you don't want all this nice timber to fall down, but I mean, if I get to cut firewood out of it, at least now I'll kind of have a better road in here to yard everything out. And this whole piece of property tends to lay pretty flat, so you can kind of see it's all pretty flat. So you can just continue this little trail back or wherever you need to go. And with that little Ford tractor, I mean, it doesn't weigh anything. So, you know, heck, give it a year and there are going to be ferns and a whole bunch of stuff growing back in this. But yeah, there's the top. I'll probably come back here and buck it up, but I got some other stuff I got to do today, so I'm kind of done for today. But I'll probably, with this nice weather we've been having, it's kind of nice to get back here. And I mean, the ground's not even muddy at all. This was kind of interesting. When I was stuck out here, I was stuck right here trying to yard it out, and I had to cut all those other little trees out because I was hung up on them. But anyway, found a little part of a choker, and it looks like whoever was trying to yard logs out of here last had a pretty big problem. So kind of neat. Kind of makes you wonder the story behind it. But yeah, so that's kind of what I've been doing. Here's a clip of me yarding it out. It's kind of interesting with that little tractor because you guys got to keep momentum. Like I'll be going through here in first gear, and then right as the hit the flat, you kind of got to grab second so you can grab enough speed to get up there. But I mean, from the barn up there back here, I mean, it's probably 750 feet or something like that. I mean, it's a pretty good little jog back here, and it sure does beat having to bring a wood splitter back here and split all that stuff over in this hole. So anything's better than that. So yeah, I suppose next time I'm back here, I'm gonna come back, I'll get that top and then probably yard this out and then kind of blade everything off, make it look presentable. I mean, when you're not doing stuff on your property and people are giving you firewood for free, you kind of want to be nice to them and not destroy their property. But anyway, figured I'm doing something cool on a Sunday, so I'll make a video of it.